going nowhere.
Would you rather spend the night in jail?
No. I don't want to get in trouble. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
When you're at work, you're expected to be professional and calm at all times. There are nightmare employees out there who completely missed this memo.
I'll take this one.
No, you would not take my.
All right. Well, right now you're under arrest.
I'm calling my husband. Stop.
Okay, just relax. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I've made my decision. You are under arrest.
I'm calling my husband.
Put your hands behind your back.
So grab your popcorn as we dive into what happens when dumb employees get arrested at work.
Is there any concerns I can use for you? Something I can explain to you what's going on?
Joanne. The Special Investigations Unit of the Fort Walton Beach Police Department was tracking an ongoing drug-related issue at a local Circle K gas station on the 8th of September 2023. Several non-fatal overdoses were reported in the area, and the investigation led back to a store employee, Joanne, who was about to learn why you don't sell drugs at work. When the officers arrived, the employees were detained, and this is what happened next.
Nope. Jesus. Everybody up.
My wife just went into the bathroom.
Okay, we'll take care of her. I've got her. I've got the far one. I've got the close one. Check it out.
Hands on your back. Hands on your back. Yeah, hands on your back.
Good. You're coming this way? You're being detained right now?
Get out the floor, get out. Police department, get on the floor, get out.
The officers quickly secured the area, and once the store was shut down and the staff was detained, the first objective was to get in touch with the manager. Even though she wasn't on shift, she rushed to the store and was absolutely shocked at what went down.
How are you?
Oh, I'd be better if I was sitting at home actually enjoying my buzz. I had to have my daughter drive me because I just smoked a blunt. So.
Oh, gotcha. You're fine. No, that's fine. We're waiting for a sergeant to come back. Somebody had to run him to the office so he could get all his gear off and he'll be able to explain more of what happened.
Okay, just the brief synopsis, please, because I'm like flipping out.
I don't want to give you too much info right now. I know you work here. Don't go in.
I wouldn't go in, not unless you want to go to handcuffs.
Not yet.
So this is what happened. Patrol guys were here, regular patrol guys. There was a guy that locked himself in the bathroom of the warrant. While we were here, a bunch of people with masks came in and shut your store down. That's what we know.
What the
Yes.
My market manager is on the way too, because when y'all said it wasn't just that you had my CSRs in cuffs, you shut my store down, and I'm like...
Joanne was read her rights, but the officers were able to learn a lot from the manager and other employees who explained the history of suspicious activity that was going on. During the search, the officers found 8 bags of fentanyl in her purse, as well as 8 bags of methamphetamine and wads of cash.
My name is Detective Swanson of the Police Department, obviously. What was your name?
Kristen.
Kristen.
Well, it's Christy right here.
Gotcha. Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Well, under the circumstances.
Yeah,
Okay. When did you start?
I can't remember right now. My mind's off. I think it's like my 9th day.
Okay.
My 9th day, I have like a couple days off in between, but this is my 9th birthday.
Okay. Have you worked with her before?
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice anything odd at all? Did she have people coming in just to see her?
No, we have a lot of homeless people that come in and they'll like ask for like free drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes she'll give it to them, but other than that, nope. Yeah.
Okay. You didn't notice she may have been selling stuff that shouldn't have been?
Nope.
You ever seen her on drugs?
Nope.
There's more wrapped in the baggies. Hold on. And it's here. Let's... Can you put this somewhere? Keep track of it. It's going to be hers. Alright. Okay. Money. Tyler, can you go through the money and make sure that it is all... Because there's baggies wrapped up in the money. Yep.
How much money is supposed to be here? Correct.
Is there any residue in that? Because it was rolled.
This wallet?
The incriminating evidence against Joanne was enough to get her into serious trouble, but she refused to answer any of the officer's questions.
Do you understand those rights as I've explained to you?
Yes, sir.
You want to talk with me real quick?
No, sir.
About nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. Is there any concerns I can use for you? Something I can explain to you what's going on?
No.
We're gonna have Bane come through real quick just to double check it.
Okay. Alright.
Do you know what I'm being charged with at the moment?
I don't want to say right now because we're not completely finished. I don't want to tell you something else.
Okay.
So, if you change your mind once I explain everything to you, what the charges will be and all that, I'm gonna ask you again if you'd like to talk with me. And if you change your mind, you can always talk to me. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
In the meantime, Joanne's daughter had arrived at the scene. The officer explained the situation to the emotional daughter, and she had to watch her mother get loaded into the police car. Do you think this would have been a massive wake-up call for her? At the station, Joanne still refused to talk, although she did ask for the smoke.
Alright, so I told y'all I'll keep y'all in the loop.
Yes, sir.
So we executed a narcotic search warrant. And
For the Circle K itself?
kind of.
Kind of like that, okay.
Your mother-in-law was the target.
My mother, okay. That's my mother. Yeah.
Mother?
Yeah.
Mother-in-law?
That's my mother.
I got you. Yeah, your mother was the target.
Okay. And was she getting what's the charges for her, do you know? Or are y'all still processing that? Or?
From the looks of it, looks like it's going to be...
Am I able to tell her I love her or anything? I won't touch her or anything like that?
no, I think they're letting her up and getting her out of here. We've had her detained long enough.
I love you!
There you go.
I just wanted to let her know. That's all.
But yeah, so she's, from the looks of it, from what I saw in there, she's going to be charged with possession with intent to distribute controlled substance by 2 counts. And also...
What does 2 counts mean?
2 different...
2 different
charges.
Types. Okay.
And within 1,000 feet of a church. And probably trafficking and fentanyl.
I read your rights in Miranda at the store, and at that time you said you didn't want to talk to me while you were at the store. I'll tell you that we do have ways to work around things. I mean, to get in your side of the story can help. So, I mean, you want to talk to me about what happened?
No, sir.
No? Okay. All right. Well, you sure you don't have any other questions for me?
No. I mean, I know y'all don't have to, but is there any way I could smoke a cigarette, please?
Not right now.
Okay.
Joanne was charged with possession of fentanyl with intent to distribute within 1,000 feet of a church, possession of methamphetamines with intent to distribute within 1,000 feet of the church, and sale, manufacture, or delivery of fentanyl within 1,000 feet of a church. Up next on our countdown is a cashier who pulled the short end of the stick when trying to steal.
Can you tell me about that? Like, what's the purpose behind all this?
I needed my money.
Okay. You short on bills or?
My mom.
Your mom. Okay. How many times did this happen?
A few.
What's a few? Because a few to me might be 3 or 4, or it might be 7, 8 to you. 3 or 4. Okay.
Cashier thief. On the 3rd of January 2024, a Burlington coat factory requested assistance from the Ocala Police Department. A cashier was caught pocketing the cash from sales instead of putting it in the register. She had been getting away with hundreds of dollars at the end of her shifts, but the situation was much more complicated than the officers expected.
I'm Julianne. I called.
Hi, Julianne. I'm Officer Colazo.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for
So
coming.
what's going on?
Yeah, so we have an employee.
Okay.
She was a cashier, so over 4 shifts, starting on the 23rd of December. The last one was on the 1st.
Okay.
She was a cashier, ring up customers. Customers would hand her the cash. She'd take the cash, put it on the side of the register, finish the transaction. She'd take the cash. Yeah, yep. I'm shocked that she's still here.
The officer arrived at the store and was met by the manager, who explained that the cashier in question had managed to steal over $2,000. After the situation was explained, The officer moved on to question the cashier, who was waiting in an office.
Okay, yeah, so then I would have to get you... Yeah, so our systems, like, we're getting away from, like, discs and stuff like that.
I
so
think
it's
the sheriff's office has, or not the sheriff's office, the detective. Right.
So it's already after 5, so we're not going to be able to get on them. So.
Okay.
I mean, you could always download it to a flash drive if that's possible, and then we can do it that way.
Yeah, that. I mean, I have an ancient computer at home. I'm not local. I'm down in Central Florida. Yeah, okay. I kept it because, you know, everything else, you know.
Well, and even if it came to the point where if you can download it and email it, I can do that as well, and I can always upload it later. That's not that big of a deal.
Okay. Yeah, I can show you some clips just so you can see.
So, if I read the notes right, it was a total of almost $2,000.
Yes. Yeah. She did it. She admitted to doing it and made for like medical stuff for her mom.
Okay. Yeah.
If you guys want to have a seat, you can. Yeah, please.
Ladies first.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hi, ma'am. I'm Officer Coyaso. Do you have your ID or driver's license with you today? If I may. So what do you do for Burlington?
I'm a cashier.
Gotcha.
Oh, and this is...
Yeah, 4497. Okay. And this is a statement written by you? Okay. All right. So currently you're being detained for an investigation. So before I can ask you questions relating to that, I do have to read your Miranda rights. This is my caveat, and I say this to everybody. Me reading your Miranda rights does not mean that you're currently under arrest at this time. It's just because you're not free to leave, I have to read you this, okay?
The cashier was visibly upset, and when asked about her motivation for stealing, she shared that she had been struggling to keep up with her mother's health expenses. The officer was very empathetic and advised her on other ways to handle the situation better, and his compassion was definitely needed.
Is that you have taken some money while you're working as a cashier at the front. Can you tell me about that? Like, what's the purpose behind all this?
I needed the money.
Okay. You short on bills, or?
My mom.
Your mom?
She's sick.
Like she's got like cancer, like really badly sick kind of stuff? How long has she been sick?
For a while. Right. She needs, she has to have surgery and medications.
Right. Does she not have insurance or anything? No? Okay. So, before we go into the other stuff, there are programs out there to help. Okay? A lot of your hospitals and medical facilities are going to have caseworkers that can potentially point you in the right direction for programs or even alternatives to insurance, right? A lot of pharmaceutical companies, if you fall short on something, some of them are very well known to assist with payment plans or even potentially doing things for free. Okay? The biggest thing for you and mom is you have to ask the right questions. Okay? With what you've got going on, I shouldn't be here having this conversation with you. I think we can all empathize with you. That's a very serious thing to have to go through on your own. Okay? But there's help out there. You just have to ask for it. Okay? How many times did this happen?
A few.
What's a few? Because a few to me might be 3 or 4, or it might be 7, 8 to you. 3 or 4. Okay? Can you kind of tell me about how you proceeded with this? Like, what was, like, how did this happen? Like, how did you obtain this money?
On transaction, I would put it in, the numbers, but I wouldn't put the money in.
Okay.
The officer reviewed the footage, but thankfully, the cashier was completely honest about the entire situation. Unfortunately, Burlington did want to pursue charges, so she had to be handcuffed and arrested. Hopefully, she was able to find the help that she needed.
So, based off of the facts and circumstances, Burlington does want to pursue a criminal investigation. Okay, so because of the amount and the pattern of the activity, the way that you conducted yourself, it is a felony. So yes, you're going to be placed under arrest at this time. If you need to call mom, text her, whatever the case is, like I said, to show you some form of compassion, go ahead and call her, make a text message, whatever you need to. All right, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure mom's okay as well. So if there's someone that we need to call for, let's do that. The next thing is I can call the Department of Children and Families and just say, hey, look, you know, unfortunately the daughter was placed under arrest today. Mom's, you know, in her mid to late 50s. She's very sick. which is what led to the incident. So we're just a little concerned for Mom if someone can just go and do a well-being check on her, make sure that she's okay, and offer her some services if she needs it. So essentially what this is there's a bond schedule that we have to look at. All right, what the bond schedule is you pay a certain amount of money to a bondsman, some form of collateral, and you can get out within a few hours. If you're unable to bond yourself out of jail or have someone bond you out, you would have to go to first appearance in the morning, okay? And then the judge will look over all the paperwork, everything that me and you have talked about that I'm going to put in that paperwork, and they'll make a determination from there, you know, especially if you don't have any other previous criminal history or anything like that, if they'll let you go. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me they may have not answered as of yet? Sorry.
She was charged with grand theft and was sentenced to 9 months probation. Do you think this was a fair sentence? We now look at an employee who thought he could get away with a clever Apple Pay scam.
Okay, so basically he's saying that there's 40-something transactions, I guess, that you're creating and then refunding to yourself. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you know the exact amount?
$1,030.
That's what he said. Is that you agree with that amount?
I'll put it back on my card, cash.
Like debit card or?
Yeah, Apple Pay.
Apple Pay. Okay, how do you do that?
Scamming by using Apple Pay. This employee scam takes us to Orlando, where police were called to a local Publix on the 30th of April. A trusted insider employee who had been working with the company for 5 years was caught giving himself sneaky bonuses using a sophisticated Apple Pay scam. The officer met up with the loss prevention manager who explained the entire situation. He had the records and documents showing that Giancarlos had completed 42 fraudulent returns worth $1,030. He was caught out by the system flagging his unusually high number of returns, and the company was set on pressing charges.
What's up? Got this associate who has been committing refund fraud.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
He works customer service, rings up a refund with no customer there, takes his phone, reaches around, puts the refund on his contactless phone.
What's he refunding? How's that work?
He keys in $25 grocery. $25 grocery, $25.
You don't have to have a receipt to scan or anything? And so he
then just turns, because once you turn a refund, now your register's over 25 because we're supposed to be giving it to a customer, right? So then when he takes it, it makes it even. This is what it looks like.
I should have brought my glasses up here. Okay. So grocery food refund, right? Mm-hmm. Order total $25.
Mm-hmm.
Grand total, and then what's this? Just the fact that it's been given back?
Yeah. On this
10-4, we're going to be upstairs in the upstairs management office.
bottom line is I have 42 refunds for $1,030. Got the
So
video of every one of them.
So when the drawer is checked, I'm assuming there will not reflect.
No, it balances. So if you do a refund and you don't give the refund to the person, it'll be over that amount because
it'll be over. But he takes it. But if he takes it, but if you take it,
then it becomes
then
even.
it becomes okay.
So the register's been even all those times.
So how did you become aware of this?
We have an exception-based reporting system that flags people that are doing excessive refunds that look suspicious. We have certain things we look for.
So what flagged you?
Grocery food, $25, and a multitude of them.
So he's only done that, like transactions for $25.
Every one of these was for $25.
Did it mix it up at all?
It made it real easy.
So when did it start?
Beginning of March.
Mm-hmm. And then when
Let's put it this way. That's all I have video.
After finding out exactly what happened and deciding on a course of action, the officers entered the room to meet the suspect. Giancarlos was read his rights and he was upfront and honest about his actions, which counted for something.
What's up, man? How you doing? So I guess I was talking to Loss prevention guy. Basically, you know we're here trying to figure out what's going on. But before we talk to you, we have to read your rights.
Colonial address. He actually went to our house.
Right, so you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand? Alright, anything you say may be used against you. Do you understand? Right. You have the right to an attorney before and during question. If you cannot afford one, then it can be provided to you. Do you understand? Okay, have I promised you anything to talk to me? Have I promised you anything to talk to me in reference to this? Alright, do you understand your rights? Okay, so basically he's saying that there's 40-something transactions, I guess, that you're creating and then refunding to yourself. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Do you know the exact amount?
$1,030.
That's what he said. Is that you agree with that amount?
Yeah, I don't know the total amount.
Okay. Alright. And what, were you just like, I guess, ringing stuff up and then were you taking cash or were you like putting in your account? How's that working?
I've done both. Put it back on my card, cash.
Like debit card or?
Yeah, Apple Pay.
Apple Pay. Okay, how do you do that? Like, how do you put it back on your, when you do a refund, how do you put it back on your Apple Pay?
Just to double click my phone and hold it to the pen pad.
So you just, like, is it like a QR code you scan or something? Yeah.
When, just like that, and hold it to the pen pad.
Oh, and it just it refunds it, like cash. So it goes to your Apple Pay account?
No, it doesn't.
Or your Apple Wallet or whatever?
It just goes to my
check-in
card.
Okay. Alright, so it's like getting cash. Alright, so they want to press charges. I'm just going to call my supervisor real quick and see, you know, the difference between, I guess, going to jail and me sending it to the state and letting them figure it out, okay?
Giancarlo's claimed to never have been to jail before, but since he stole a felony amount from the company, that was about to change. He seemed genuinely remorseful, so when he was handcuffed and he requested that he only be cuffed once outside the store, the officers complied.
Most likely going.
Huh?
I'm going to jail.
I can't tell you right now. He's going to ask our supervisor and see if we can do it a different way. You know, it's a felony amount.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so once it's over $750, it might tie our hands a little bit as far as how if it was misdemeanor, definitely probably based on speaking with you, definitely probably wouldn't be going to jail for sure. But we'll see.
Charlie 27, can I get a signal 40?
I'll go downstairs. So I'm trying to run them. You got your phone number, I'll send you this info.
Yeah.
I'll be back up in a minute. I gotta get some paperwork for you to write a statement for me. Okay? Yeah, I know it's kind of you know, policy is policy. It seems like he's, you know, pretty remorseful and doesn't have a history of this and never been arrested. So to see somebody that's been here for a while do this, you know. I'll be back up.
You're being placed under arrest. Okay. You just leave your phone right there. Okay. Do you want to use your house?
Yeah. Put your hands like you're praying like this together, like that. There you go.
I'm sorry?
You couldn't do it outside.
Well, I mean, we'll have to walk you. We can't do it outside with you
There's an
now.
emergency door downstairs.
But we're going to walk you out, like
won't
the
go
side.
through
So we're not going to go through the lobby, okay?
Giancarlo received 6 months probation and a lifetime ban from Publix. Our next suspect had his eyes on a PS5 in Best Buy where he worked. And let's just say he didn't save for it in a legal way.
She'll notify, I just told Helena, the GM, that to make sure he gets suspended before he leaves.
Okay.
So, yep.
All right, sounds good.
All right, I appreciate your help.
No problem. So apparently he's stolen approximately $1,300, $1,400 worth
that we know
of merchandise over the last month. Said May 2nd was the...
May 2nd, and then he told us about Christmas where it was return exchange for him. He got AirPods Pro as well.
Okay.
Best Buy employee. A local Mississippi Best Buy employee was busted for running a return scam on the 30th of May 2023, pocketing all the money from the fraudulent returns. He manipulated the return system to score thousands of dollars, and he was eyeing some high-end electronics and a PS5 with his stolen stash. When the officers arrived, they met up with the store manager, and to no one's surprise, they were pressing charges.
All right. We have our pocket protection manager on a Teams call. He's doing the interview stuff. Let me see. We have like a statement from him admitting it and everything.
Okay.
And we want to request a trespass for him as
Okay.
well.
So no criminal charges.
We are pressing charges.
Oh.
Yeah. It's, what's the total? It's about, I can get the exact total, but it's $1,300 to $1,400. I can give you the exact amount.
Okay. When was this done?
Oh, it's done in May 2nd. And then there was another one too. This was prior to that he admitted to, but he believes that there's more.
Does he know you're pressing charges?
I'm sorry?
Does he know that you're pressing charges?
Let me see. There was more here? Yeah, we'll talk in a second. Yeah. I'm texting him now.
2 store employees explained the situation, and they got hold of the owner of the store to determine the action they'd be taking against the scamming employee. The business had irrefutable proof of his crimes, so the next step was to meet up with the suspect.
Hey, Brian. What's up? Hey, can you hear me? Okay. I have the officer here. He just wanted to know, I guess he was saying there's different types of charges. Can I hand the phone to you to kind of discuss what you want to do? Okay. All right. This is Brian Zimmerman. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, Mr. Zimmerman, it's Officer Robinson.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. So I just want to verify that we were pressing charges for the approximately $1,300 worth of merchandise that was taken.
Yes, yep, that is correct.
Along with trespassing.
Yes.
Okay, so just be aware that he has to be notified that he's been terminated in the process as well. So as long as you guys have that, we can do the trespass, so that way he doesn't mistakenly come back.
Yeah, they'll suspend him today because he'll be, they have to open up an HR case before termination. So yeah, she'll notify, I just told Helena, the GM, that to make sure he gets suspended before he leaves.
Okay.
So, yep.
All right, sounds good.
All right, I appreciate your help.
Throw in approximately $1,300, $1,400 worth of
that we know of.
merchandise over the last month. Said May 2nd was the...
May 2nd, and then he told us about Christmas where it was return exchange for him. He got AirPods for it as well.
Okay, and you guys have like receipts and all that stuff?
Yep, I have video proof and I have the receipt. Okay. And we have a statement from him admitting to it.
Okay. 554, that's negative. You can send that to your primary. Thank you.
Hey Jared, how you doing? Officer Robinson. Did I tell you what's going on, bud? Yeah. All right. Go ahead and stand up for me real quick.
The officers took swift action to remove his vest and place him in handcuffs, but he was complying with their orders. After his handcuffs were on and comfortable, the officers inspected his ID and got his statement. The employee's car was still parked outside the store, and he had a very hard time deciding who to call to come pick it up. He was then read his rights and briefly searched, and it was then time to take the free ride to the police station.
I'll just have to see who's like available. So you just want to just leave it here and call law enforcement to get it when you get out, or?
I can't check like right now. Like see who can come get you.
I can give you one phone call.
Let me think.
Can you write that down?
We'll just bring the keys with you, make sure it's locked.
Yeah.
If you find somebody to come get it for you, then we can call them. Yeah. Let me grab my desk.
Okay.
You're saying you're going to be charged with? So there's a dollar amount, it's grand theft. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What is your current address?
They probably already asked you, but I have to do the right pay because you're in handcuffs. All right. I just need a yes or no to each question, all right? All right, you have the right to remain silent. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anything you say may be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before and during any question. Do you understand?
Yes.
You cannot afford a lawyer and want one won't be provided for you before question about charge. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, so this statement right here, do you recognize it?
Yes.
All right, did you write that?
Yes.
All right, what does it say? In brief, you don't have to.
Just confessing that I did return fraud and just apologizing to them.
All right, so anything that you get out of your car, Jerry?
No.
You got your keys?
Yeah.
Inside the car? Let's make sure everything is. Do you want to take your watch and everything? Like off? No, like take it to the jail. You get it back. Some people don't feel comfortable with it.
Yeah. You can take it out.
This is their device here?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Is there anything else on you that belongs to Best Buy shirt? You want to take your shirt off?
He was charged with felony grand theft and received 12 months probation. He was also mandated to complete an anti-theft course and 100 hours of community service. Next up, we take a stroll over to McDonald's, where employee shenanigans are just as wild.
What's your name?
I'm Officer Craig with Clark County Police Department.
Good for you, Officer Craig.
Okay, what's your name?
My name, my name is Partner.
Okay, so go ahead and grab your stuff, man, so you can go ahead and leave, all right?
I ain't got to go, man.
Okay. Well, they asked you to leave the property.
McDonald's employee. The Athens, Georgia Police Department was dispatched to a local McDonald's on the 6th of August, 2024. An employee, Michael, managed to get belligerently drunk during his shift, and he refused to leave the property. Needless to say, the officers would not have an easy time getting him to cooperate. The officers talked to the manager and Michael outside, but it was already clear that he was too intoxicated to be reasoned with. He started arguing with the officers and didn't want to answer their questions. Since he was not complying with their orders to leave, the officers had no choice but to arrest him.
Get in here or call the disturbance out here.
Oh.
No. Okay.
I will call
Yes, sir. No worries about it.
Hey,
Are you calling about him right here?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know that he has a way to get home. I think he normally Uber to work and to and from work. Is that correct? But he's been asked to go home for the evening.
Okay.
And he calls.
What's your name, man?
What's your name?
I'm Officer Craig with Clark County Police Department.
Good for you, Officer Craig.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Partner.
Okay. So go ahead and grab your stuff, man, so you can go ahead and leave, all right?
I ain't got to go do this, man.
Okay. Well, they asked you to leave the property. So, do you work here?
Yeah,
Okay.
I ain't got anything for you, partner.
Okay. Well, go ahead and
okay. I ain't got to go nowhere.
Go ahead and grab your stuff, man, so you can go ahead and...
Man, Judy finna tell me to go. You talk to.
Alright, grab your stuff and let's go, okay?
I ain't going nowhere.
Would you rather spend the night in jail?
No, passing. Yeah, okay.
Come on, man, go ahead and grab your stuff. Man, I'm finna go, man. It's time to leave. Come on, let's go, man. I'm finna go, man. Oh! Alright.
Okay. That's fine.
That's how I figured this was going to end anyway.
Hey, relax your hand, relax your hand.
Stop.
Give me his arm.
Hold on.
I'm record that baby and post it because this is our job and work here.
Yeah, I work here. Alright, yeah.
Michael put up quite a fight while being arrested, even kicking an officer, and he was very mouthy when the officer searched his bag. Of course, he protested to being loaded into the squad car as well, and the officers had to listen to his whining while they wrote his warrant and got the manager's info.
Don't kick me.
I ain't never kick you, baby.
Oh, man. Doing all that.
And then laughing.
Alright. That's what I do.
And we got to ride to the jail, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out.
Free ride.
Yeah. And these handcuffs I get out.
Who want to transport? Anybody?
I don't care. He can.
Hey, baby girl, you said it right, baby. You said I ain't giving it, baby girl.
You got anything in your pockets?
What you trying? You get out of your pocket. No, he like
No.
the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on, come on, man.
You gonna take him? Or
I'm
you want
good.
me to sit up?
I can take
Hey,
him.
baby,
I would do trespass
Baby girl.
after notice
Baby
given,
girl.
and
hey. Come on,
or
buddy.
remains after notice given,
Hey,
and then public intox. You want me to write the ticket for you?
Yeah.
September 388 1095 with him. Will be for signal 2 and signal 36. Here, get in the driver's seat for me. Go ahead. Go to my Google Chrome.
Baby girl. I ain't did nothing. They together. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get right by jail, so it don't matter, though. They ain't locked me up from that. Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
That boss checking my bag like I got this nigga's checking my leg. I got I ain't got
What is this?
what? Who? You
Okay,
asked me
that's
that.
fine.
The officers needed to investigate the substances they found on Michael, but in the meantime, he took a ride to the local police station. It was anything but a quiet drive, with Michael yelling and rambling in the back, and when they arrived at the station, he wasn't cooperative when asked to step out of the car either.
They got it all blocked.
What?
What?
I ain't said
I wasn't talking to you.
I said put me out on the street or there.
Man, you're drunk.
That baby put me on the street. I ain't drunk. I look at all the other. That's stupid, man.
Man, you're drunk. We told you to leave and you decided not to listen.
You said what?
We told you to leave and you decided not to listen. How am I supposed to get around you?
I didn't say put me up there. You just you called my goddamn hand. Look at you put on.
Man, you're.
Crazy
I can't hear a word you're saying. You're a little too drunk for me.
You crazy as hell. I love you.
Which way you want to go? Out.
I want the handcuffs.
This way or that way?
Huh?
Get out of the car. Let's go.
Come this way.
I shouldn't keep my handcuffs on the car.
We'll take your handcuffs off, but you got to get out of the car. Come on, step out this way. Let's go. We'll get your handcuffs off. You got to get out of the car first, and I'll take them off you. Come on, do the best you can. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Hey, babe, what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something right now. Why you throw my damn shoe up?
Come on, let's go. Get out the car. Come on, bro. Come on. Step out the car. Michael, listen. Michael, if the deputies got to come out here, they're going to whoop your ass. So you better get out the car. Oh, you done it now. Come on, man. Criminal trespass and disorderly conduct. Michael.
Michael was charged with criminal trespassing and public intoxication. Gear up, because our list of unhinged employees carries on with a woman at a dog groomer who was definitely not in the right line of work.
Can I please just put it back?
Yeah,
Please?
well, we'll see.
Can I
No.
please, officer, just let me put it back?
No.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Because I'm the victim here.
I know. Well, we should watch the video, so.
Shayla Baca. On the 22nd of July 2024, the Rio Rancho Police Department in New Mexico received a concerning call from a local dog grooming parlor. Shayla Baca called 911 after she was allegedly attacked by her coworker, but little did the cops know that they would arrive to find an entirely different situation.
Hit me, headbutted me in the face, and then all over me. I got pissed. I was like, somebody needs to come get this dog now. Like, it's not like I was flipping out. I literally left the dog, went outside. I'm not doing that. Yeah. You know? Like, the fact of the matter is, this is not a single person job, and they should never have had me in here like this alone.
Well, it looks like they got enough employees. There's a lot.
Yeah,
I noticed that.
There sure is. Yeah, but I'm the only one working alone.
How long have you been working here?
About about 7 months.
About 7 months? Okay.
Yeah, they put me on my bonus. They were supposed to give me $1,500. They only gave me $500. It's been hell. I've been trying to just, I need the money.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not gonna get hit. I don't know.
So how did that happen?
So I asked her to leave the groom room. I was like, you need to get out of here. I'm not doing this right now. And I tried to guide her out, and she elbowed me in the face.
Oh, okay. So she's like this.
Shayla painted a picture for the officer where she was the victim. But when the officers watched the surveillance footage of what actually happened and talked to her co-workers, the truth came out.
So that's the dog that's being groomed, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. How long has she worked here, Sheila?
Since January, maybe.
So about 6 months, 7 months.
And she said she has 20 years experience.
Ooh. The dog doesn't like that. Doesn't look like. Ooh. So what grooming was supposed to be done with this dog? Just out of this right here?
Yeah, I think she's she already gave him a bath and she's just
okay.
to the shed part.
Oh, I see. So he already got bathed.
Mm-hmm. But even
Oh
so now,
yeah, she kind of pulled him up a little bit there.
And it just gets.
Yeah, she looks like she's frustrated there. She's like yelling. Is she yelling into the radio?
Mm-hmm. She was yelling now. She really was.
The officers reviewed upsetting footage of Shayla hitting the husky she was grooming and being very rough, and things only escalated when the other staff entered the room. This was when the physical altercation took place.
The dog's calm now.
And like how you were asking before, did he get bathed? The bathing room isn't under camera, so we don't know what happened in there to make him.
And she did the bathing?
Because she seems scared when she first brings her out. And once she leaves, the dog comes in.
Oh, she's just going crazy.
When the officers talked to Shayla, she still maintained that she was the victim in all of this. However, things took an even crazier twist when the officers asked to search her bags before she was escorted out. Shayla admitted that she had attempted to steal a few things from the groomers. To be exact, she filled a black bag with $500 worth of products.
My products.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they need to look in there and take a look, make sure it's all yours.
Who does?
They do.
Why?
Well, that's going to happen because
Why?
Why? They would just want to make sure that you don't have taking any of their stuff.
I am. I'll be honest, I am. I'm all for the bad. I'm sorry. I was. I'll be honest. I'm sorry. I was mad.
Just leave that bag right there right now.
It's not all theirs, though.
Leave the bag, okay? Just leave it alone.
It's not all theirs, though, I promise.
Okay, that's fine. Just
sorry.
leave it there for now.
I will. Yeah.
Separate it.
Yeah.
We'll be here.
Sorry.
It's okay.
They off. I deserve this. I work hard here.
Where's your backpacks at?
I'm my car.
Sure.
On the other side? Oh. You don't have any other stuff in your backpacks, do you? Because you have stuff in here that belongs to them. You already admitted to that.
Yes.
What about your backpack?
What's that?
There's 2 things in there. Yeah. Not like a law code, just like the products that they bought for me.
Yeah. Well.
This is shampoo that I did.
Yeah, just leave the bag. We'll go through it.
I'm sorry, guys. Can I please just put it back?
Yeah.
Please?
Well, we'll see.
Can I please,
No.
please, officer, just let me put it back?
No.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Because I'm the victim.
I know. Well, we watch the video, so.
But her
just
elbowing
relax
me
for a
in
little
the
bit.
face?
Yeah. Well, we saw the video. She nailed you in the face.
She did elbow me in the face.
You came up to her.
I
She was just
asked her to
standing
leave
there.
the groom room because she was harassing me.
Well, you were mad. We could see you pointing and yelling.
I was mad.
And you went towards her. We saw
I
that.
asked her to leave because she stepped towards me.
Yeah. No,
I said, I'm
she
not
didn't even
doing
move.
this.
She didn't even
And
move.
she did.
I watched the video. The video doesn't lie.
She stepped from here to here. Yes, she did. And that's when I was like, you need to leave my groom room. I'm not doing this right now.
Well.
And she did elbow me in the face. I got a busted lip. I started bleeding.
We saw the video. It's on video.
Yeah, I know.
You realize that, right?
Yes, I know.
The officers had heard enough of Shayla's stories, and they then proceeded to place her in handcuffs. She then started insisting on wanting to press charges, and she ranted all the way to the car that was waiting outside.
Wait, can I take these off so it doesn't hurt me?
Well, we can do it in a second.
So I'm not getting any of my tools back.
Yeah, your son's here to take the rest, right? Your tools.
I don't know.
Was that him that you were talking to?
No, that was my daughter-in-law that works here too.
Oh. Well, we told your son to wait out there. He'll be able to take care of your custody. Is that okay?
I'd like to press charges on her hitting me. Why aren't you guys doing anything about that? Why isn't she getting arrested? That's assault. It's on camera.
We did look at the footage. Well, I didn't. They did.
They will die in there. Those dogs need to be turned off on that heater. They're gonna die. They've been in there 30 minutes over. Can you get my tips, Alex?
Outside, Shayla wasn't any less irate, and she was stubbornly uncooperative when the officers asked her to identify herself properly. In the end, her protest did her no good, and she was loaded into the cop car and taken right to jail.
What's your date of birth?
Let me see your phone.
Let's start with that. What's your date of birth?
Why don't you guys have it written down still? Why do I gotta repeat over
I have
and over?
I have not asked you. This is the first time. What is it? What's your date of birth?
We need to know your date of birth.
I gave it to you already.
I never
Who wrote it down?
Sheila, I have not gotten it, so give it to me right now. It's that simple. What's your date of birth?
I am not doing this.
If you conceal identity, then it's another charge.
I'm not concealing my identity. You know my identity because I've given it to you once already.
You have not given it to me.
Yes, I did.
Not
and
to
I
me.
also gave this officer my social.
I'm asking you
Are
again.
you guys kidding? I'm not doing
What's your
that.
date of birth?
We're going to give you the opportunity at the jail. We don't allow for anyone to have their phones
But
in the
why?
back of you.
That's our policy. It's that simple. So get in the car so we can go. So we can get you over there. Get you processed. Okay.
And how long is this going to take?
The drive?
No, all of this.
What do you mean all?
Probably an hour, a couple hours.
I'm talking about how long I'm going to be in jail.
Probably till at least tomorrow.
You'll have to see a judge.
It's already too late in the day for the day.
You could have just let me put that stuff back.
Well,
And where's my tools?
let's go.
Wait, I don't want to
They're
leave
in your
without
backpack.
my tools.
Well, you're not taking them with you.
Yeah, but I'm
You gotta
not
go-
leaving
let's
them
go.
here either. This
let's
is
go.
how I got robbed
Let's get in the
last
car.
time, you guys.
Ma'am, get in the vehicle.
I'm going to have to come over here and throw another fit, and you're going to have to come arrest me again then.
Well, if that happens, that's what we'll do.
I would, because those tools are worth 10 grand.
So we have it on our body camera. If your son doesn't come, I'm sure they'll hold it for you.
Dude, they have tips in there and everything for me. And what if I don't even get paid for today? You guys are f***ed up.
She was charged with animal cruelty and felony larceny. Up last is a university director who proved that drunk blow-ups can happen in any line of work. University director. In Kent, Ohio, the police department received a very irate late-night call from a Kent State University director on their emergency line on the 9th of May 2024. The director, Ellen Glickman, claimed that she could not get inside the building to use the restroom and thought that this was grounds to phone the police. The situation only became juicier when the police arrived, so let's see what happened.
State University, I need to get into my building, please.
Okay. Is this an emergency? Can you look up the non-emergency number?
It's a non-emergency. I need to get into my building, please.
Okay. I need you to look up the non-emergency number and contact the Kent State University Police
I need to get into my building, please.
You need to contact the Kent State University Police Department. This is not an
What is
emergency.
it? What is it? I need
You're
to
going
get
need
into
to
my.
look it up, ma'am. I'm going to
I
let
don't
you
know
go.
what it.
Kent State Police Department.
Hi, this is Diane Lulai, and I am the building curator for Nixon Hall.
Okay.
And my boss, the director, is trying to get into the building, but apparently her keys aren't working.
Hi, is this
Hello?
Ellen?
Yeah, I'm in the front of Nixon Hall with my ID. Can
Okay.
you please come here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on one second. What was your name?
Dr. Ellen Glickman.
Okay, and you're in one entrance of Nixon Hall.
I'm right in front of Nixon Hall, 1225 Theater Drive, Nixon Hall. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm the school director, School of Health Sciences. I'm locked out. Can you please come here?
Yeah,
Let me in.
Sorry, I'm just getting your information here. And is there only one entrance into Nixon Hall that they'll know where you are?
I'm in the front off of 1225 Theater Drive, Nixon Hall. I really have to go to the bathroom. I'm in my academic regalia, and I have to go to the bathroom. And
There's someone out there for you.
Thank you so much. Can
Okay.
you do it immediately, so before I have an accident? And,
I will
have
get them
you
out
into my
there
office?
as soon as we can.
I have my other keys. I have a master key to this building. You can see all of them.
Okay.
Here they are. My master key. Okay, I came from commencement. I'm the school director of the School of Health Sciences. I'll
Gotcha.
show you my driver's license, which is in the car.
Okay.
After rushing the officers to get to the scene, Ellen admitted to the officer that she had a drink earlier, but the officer noticed a very strong odor coming from her. He immediately knew she couldn't drive like she wanted, but her first priority was changing her clothes and getting to the bathroom.
Here's this for you.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to drink today?
I had a drink.
You had a drink?
A drink.
Okay. Because I can smell a little bit of alcohol on
You
you.
can smell a little bit of alcohol. That's fine. You can.
Okay. Okay. How'd you get over here?
I walked.
You walked over here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, I'd like to give you a couple tests just to make sure you're good to go, because I don't want you driving if you've been drinking.
Sir, I'm fine.
Okay. Well, I can smell it on you, and you're not able to use a card to swipe into the door. So it's
Sir,
a little
this is not working. This is not working.
right.
Can I go pee, please?
Well, here's what I'm saying. You're trying to swipe two cards at the same time, which kind of shows me that you're lacking some motor functions. I wouldn't want you to.
Can I go pee? Can I pee, please? Please.
Yeah, here, I'll let you in to pee real quick, and then we'll talk, okay?
Ellen was irate upon returning from changing, claiming the officers were harassing her. She didn't want to call her husband and maintain that she could drive because she had a Tesla. She began telling the officers to leave her alone and even threatened to call other officers, which was kind of ironic.
If it gets that point, I'm just going to take her for intox.
I'm going to call Getman. You're harassing me right now. I don't appreciate it.
No, I'm just making sure you get home okay.
I'm going to be okay.
Okay. Well, I just need to make sure you call somebody here because I don't want you driving home.
I'm going to call Captain Getman from Kent. I'm going to be fine.
Who's that?
The captain of Kent, if you don't leave me alone.
What's his name?
Captain Getman of Kent. I'm going to go to the bathroom, and you're going to leave me alone. You go to the bathroom, and you're going to leave me alone.
I'm just going to give Mike a call real quick and just let her know what's going on.
The best part that's out there.
It fell down out there?
Yeah. He's going to leave me alone, and I'm going to go home and go pee, and you're going to leave me alone.
Okay, but you're not going to drive.
I'm going to drive home. with my Tesla.
Okay, ma'am, you're not going to drive.
I'm driving home, and you're going to leave me alone. I'm fine. And you're gonna leave, I have water in my car. I'm fine.
I don't care if you have water in your car, if
my
you're
husband
intoxicated.
is in shaker, and he had surgery, and I'm fine.
Ma'am, I understand that.
Do you want me to walk? I'll walk. Walk.
Nope.
No, you're going to leave me alone. My husband just had surgery, and I'm driving
Okay.
home. Sir, you're going to leave me alone? Do you want me to take a breathalyzer? I'll do that for you.
Nope, don't have one.
What?
I don't have one.
Sir, you're going to leave me alone? I'm fine. I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
The officers realized that she wasn't going to cooperate, so they moved to place her in handcuffs. However, this is where her protest really kicked up. The rest of the arrest was filled with angry demands and frantic begging. But Ellen had sealed her own fate and secured a ride to jail for the night.
I'll take this one.
No, you will not take my...
All right, well, right now you're under
I'm
arrest.
calling my husband. Stop.
Okay, just relax. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I've made my decision. You are under
I'm
arrest.
calling my
Come on,
husband.
Put your hands behind your back.
No, I'm calling my husband. Stop. Let go of me.
Stop, ma'am, we
Stop.
don't want to hurt you. Come on.
I'm calling my
Okay,
husband.
put your hand
Stop.
behind your back.
I'm calling my husband.
Stop,
You have
please
no
stop.
right to do this. Stop.
Yes, I do.
I'm calling my husband. Stop. I'm calling my husband.
It's too late.
Stop it. You're no right. Stop it. You have no right to do this. Let go.
Ma'am, you're
Let
going to
go.
get hurt. Come on.
Just
No.
relax.
I'm calling my husband. Stop this. You have
It's
no...
too late.
I'm sorry.
We have a responsibility to do this, not just a right. We have a responsibility to make sure you're not driving. No.
You did not do a breathalyzer.
I don't need to.
Ma'am, we can smell it. You're the way you're acting.
I'm sorry. You have no right to do. Excuse me. You have no right to. I'm sorry. You did one. You did not do Miranda.
Hold on.
Two.
I don't have to do Miranda.
No, this is. I'm really, really sorry.
It's okay.
No, I'm.
You're walking to this car right
No,
here. And you're
I'm
gonna
walking
get
to my.
You're not walking to your car. You're not driving home.
Can you please call my husband? No, I'm really. Stop this! Call my husband. Please call my husband.
Stop.
Can you please call my husband?
No.
Can you call my husband right now?
No.
Right now.
You can call him when you're being booked in. After you're booked.
I'm not being booked.
You are.
Can you call my husband?
Do you think
No.
those are gonna slip? Should we give her a rip?
Can you please,
We can't. I can slip them
call
over.
my husband. I'm sorry. I'm really
Hold on
sorry.
real quick.
Yeah, you got her.
No, you can. Hold on.
I got her. It's not because you're being difficult. It's because you're drunk.
I'm not drunk.
You are.
No, I'm not. Please, take my phone. Please take my phone.
I already have your phone.
I'm sorry for being.
It has nothing to do with that.
I'm being.
Ellen was charged with disorderly conduct, intoxicated, and creating a risk of harm. Which of these cases do you think were the most extreme?